Hey, what is up guys, I'm Reveal, and today I'm going to be coming at you with why I think the Chicago Bulls could be the next super team. Before you bash me in the comment section, I make a video for this for every single type of team. Like I made one for the Nets. This is just like a ways that they could somehow become the next super team. Like, you know what I mean? Like how, it's like a hypothetical thing. And if you are not already, hit the subscribe button. I usually don't do this, but I thought of an absolute banger video I'm coming out with tomorrow. It's going to be a hit or miss video, but in me, it's like one of the most creative ideas that someone's like had, and it's going to be around this new big three in Oklahoma City. So if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because I'm promising you the next video that comes out tomorrow is going to be a banger, and I mean a straight banger. But without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. The first way that I think they could actually become the next super team is because of all the young talent that they actually have. Because obviously they traded Jimmy Butler in the draft this year for Chris Dunn, who's a second-year player who was drafted 5th overall. Yes, he only averaged 3.8 points per game, 2.4 assists per game, 2.1 rebounds per game, but also he's going to have way more experience now, and he's going to be able to be put in a starting role on the Bulls that he never had at Minnesota, so no telling what he could do in starting role. And they also got Zach LaVine in the same trade, who was picked 13th overall. He's one of the best young scorers in the league. He averages 18.9 points per game, 3.0 assists per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. This dude is only 22, and he's one of the best scorers in the league already, and he's extremely young. He's only 22 years old. And they also have Bobby Portis, who they drafted 22 overall. He is also 22 years old. He averages 6.8 rebounds per game, 4.6 rebounds per game. Yeah, so Bobby Portis is a solid young point guard that can develop. Zach LaVine's already developing. He just needs some defense, and you never know how Chris Dunn's going to develop. This dude had tons of potential going into the draft. Everybody wanted him. He was really good going into the draft, so no telling how he could develop. He might develop, and he might just develop and become one of the better players in the league. And now my second reason I'm actually going to get into is their salary cap. They have literally the second best salary cap in the entire league. They only have $65 million worth of players cap. And yes, that's a ton of money, but compared to most teams that have like 100 and something million, that is actually extremely good. And with the young talent they have, this will attract many free agents to the team. In this free agency class for 2018 is going to be stacked, with the talent being Kevin Durant, LeBron James, who's already, everybody knows he's going to leave, Paul George, who's a little bit less likely to leave because he just said he might be able to call this home with the team that they have, but you never know, Russell Westbrook, who still hasn't signed his extension, and DeMarcus Cousins, one of the most dominant centers in the entire league. So no telling what they could get. They could probably get 2 of these stars just because all the young talent and how much cap space they have to sign them. You never know. They could sign. Could you imagine they go from the team that they have right now to getting Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins, or LeBron James and DeMarcus Cousins? That would be unbelievable. And the only reason I could see LeBron James, they're trying to be Michael Jordan, but I highly doubt that. But like, still, they could get tons of free agents, and that's just a few talented free agents that are there. They have tons more, trust me. So it's not even just them. But no telling what they could get in next year's free agency. And right now, the Bulls are for sure going to be a lottery team. And what I mean is, like, they're in tank mode. They traded Jimmy Butler. They're not going to be good. They probably are barely going to surpass 20 wins. And the 2017 and 18 draft class in recent history is, like, right now the 2017-18 draft class is actually pretty stacked, and with recent history the Bulls have been actually drafting very good players. Like when they had their first round picks and they were actually drafting, they drafted really good players. And I mean, you never know, because they drafted Derrick Rose, they drafted Jimmy Butler, they drafted a whole bunch of people that were unbelievable. Michael Jordan way there, so you never know. They're always really good with drafting people, so no telling what they could do in this year's draft class, especially with it being how stacked it is. So, I know this is a shorter, like, super team video, but, like, they didn't have much reasons to be super team as they're pretty bad. But those are 3 reasons I think. And let's just recap before I end off this video. Their young talent, which every team, I think, needs, is young talent. They have Chris Dunn, who's only a second-year player. Yeah, he had a bad season last year, but you never know with a starting role how he's going to do. Zach LaVine, one of the best young scorers in the entire league. He's only 22 years old. And Bobby Portis, a 22-year-old point guard that was actually had a kind of decent season last year, and they had the second best salary cap in the entire league, and that's great because they have the 2018 free agency class is completely stacked, and also the Bulls are tanking, and they'll have a lottery pick for sure, and the team is going to probably draft a pretty decent player, as they're a good drafting team. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video, guys. So at any point, if you like this video, hit the like button, it would mean the world. And like I said, hit the subscribe button, because tomorrow's video is going to be an absolute banger. I'm not lying to you when I say this. I do think this is going to be one of the better videos on my channel. Not view-wise, because I don't think it's going to be getting many clicks just because of the name, and it's not going to be clickbait at all. But like production-wise, I think this will be the best video on my channel. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow with the banger. But don't think I forgot about you either, kids. Kids, always remember, never use drugs, stay safe, wear your seatbelt, goodbye.